Welcome back to your ultimate destination for coin history, value insights, and rare collectibles. In today's video, we're diving into the story of the 1981 Australia 50-cent coin, a uniquely shaped coin with fascinating details and surprising value in circulation today. So grab your coin collection and let's explore. The Australian 50-cent coin has a rich history that began in 1966, during the decimalisation of the Australian currency system. But in 1981, something special happened. That year, millions of 50-cent coins were minted, and not just in Australia, but also in Canada, under contract. Yes, due to increased demand and limited minting capacity, a large number of 1981 50-cent coins were produced at the Royal Canadian Mint. This has led to some interesting varieties, including minor design and strike differences, which collectors often keep an eye out for. The 50-cent coin is Australia's largest circulating coin by diameter and features 12 sides, a dodecagonal shape that's instantly recognizable. Now let's talk about the design of the 1981 50-cent coin. On the obverse, head side, you'll find a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This version of Her Majesty was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. On the reverse, tail side, you'll see the Australian coat of arms, beautifully detailed with a kangaroo and emu standing on either side of a shield, with a 7-pointed Commonwealth star above. This was designed by Stuart Devlin, who was also the goldsmith and jeweller to the Queen. Every symbol on the shield represents a different state of Australia, a strong representation of national unity. The 1981 50-cent coin was not rare by mintage. In total, about 49.2 million coins were struck that year. But here's where it gets interesting. About 50% of those were minted in Canada, which can lead to minor strike differences. Canadian minted coins may sometimes appear to have slightly sharper edges or different luster due to different minting equipment. These small details are exciting for collectors who specialize in varieties. Now, let's talk about the value of a 1981 Australia 50-cent coin in circulated condition. Because it's not considered a rare year, circulated examples are generally worth face value, 50 cents AUD, especially if they're worn or have damage. However, collectors and sellers online may still offer circulated coins for $1 to $2 AUD, especially if they are in better condition or if you're buying them as part of a full-year set. But here's the tip. If you find a coin with very sharp detail or in near uncirculated condition, it could be worth up to $4 to $5 AUD to the right collector. Want to know if your 1981 50-cent coin was minted in Canada? It's tricky, but some collectors look for differences in the rim, strike sharpness, and even the sound the coin makes when tapped. While there's no official mint mark, subtle clues, like clearer details or broader rims, might hint at Canadian origin. These coins don't necessarily sell for more, but they do add an exciting twist to your collection. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin may not make you rich, but it tells a story of international minting, detailed design, and the pride of a nation. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, adding one of these coins to your collection is a great way to explore Aussie coinage. So check your pockets, dig into your change jar, who knows what treasures you'll find. The Australian 50-cent coin has an interesting journey that reflects the evolution of the country's coinage system and international minting relationships. Here's the background behind the 1981 issue. In 1966, Australia transitioned to decimal currency, and the 50-cent coin was first introduced. The original coin was round and made of 80% silver, but due to rising silver prices, it was soon withdrawn from circulation. In 1969, the dodecagonal, 12-sided 50-cent coin was introduced to replace the round silver coin. This new version was made from copper-nickel and became the standard shape still used today. The year 1981 is notable for one reason. It was a year of massive production for the 50-cent coin, with over 49.2 million coins minted. But Australia couldn't produce all of these on its own. Because of high demand and limited domestic minting capacity, the Royal Australian Mint contracted the Royal Canadian Mint to help meet production needs. So in 1981, about half of the 50-cent coins were struck in Canada, using Canadian dies and techniques. This marked one of the rare times that Australian coins were minted outside the country for general circulation. Although there are no mint marks distinguishing the Canadian coins from the Australian ones, experienced collectors may notice slight differences in strike quality, edge sharpness, or metal finish between the two. This event is a unique part of Australian numismatic history, symbolizing international cooperation and the practical challenges of producing enough coins for a growing economy. Today, the 1981 50-cent coin is common in circulation, but its history of overseas minting makes it a fun conversation piece for collectors. Although not rare in general, those interested in varieties and international minting quirks often include this coin in their specialized collections. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin facts and values from around the world. Drop a comment if you have a 1981 50-cent coin or if you'd like us to feature a coin from your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!